Hello guys, how you doing? Happy Friday. Good to see you again. So today on Morning Talk with Falakemi, I want to talk about perimenopause. Yes, you heard me. Perimenopause. I know a whole lot of attention is on menopause, but nobody has really paid much attention to perimenopause. So what is perimenopause? So perimenopause is the transition between your reproductive years and your menopause. We have like three stages. We have perimenopause, we have menopause, and we have postmenopause. Now you get what I'm talking about, right? All attention has been on menopause. There is perimenopause, Joe. So perimenopause is like the transition. It's like you going into menopause, but then you start exhibiting some signs and symptoms that you really don't pay attention to before menopause. So menopause is just one day thing. There will be signs which are your perimenopause, because menopause happen in one day. Just one day you won't see your period again, and that's it. But before that one day, a whole lot of things has been happening that you really have to pay attention on. So what years do you start experiencing perimenopause? So perimenopause starts, I read a lot of books, I listened to a lot of doctors, gynecologists, and it's a whole lot, but I kind of figure out it's between the age of 42 to like 48 years old. Some people start early, but basically if you read all the books and all the recommendations are from like 42 years to like 52 years old. So what are the signs and symptoms of perimenopause? So initially you start experiencing a decline in your menstrual cycle. So the usual menstrual cycle is like 28 to 30 days, right? But yours in your early 40s might start declining. If you pay much attention to it, you'll be doing like, first it will start like 26 days, and then it will reduce to like 25, 21, 20 days. Yes, if you pay much attention to it, that's what the numbers would be. And then after that, you start exhibiting some symptoms like sleeplessness, change of mood, hot flush or flush flash, like they call it, mood swing. Your vagina start drying up, you start losing interest in having sex. So that's like reduced sexual libido, sleeplessness, headache, anxiety, depression, forgetfulness. You start getting unnecessarily like anxious or being a little bit of moody. Pay attention to it. It starts from the age of 41 to, let's say, 42 to like 51 or 48 thereabouts. Then the main signs and symptoms of menopause will start flashing when you reach 50, 52, 53, 54, 55. Then the main menopause will start coming. Meanwhile, for menopause, you realize that you start having this continuous hot, flushness, like let's say flushlessness, hot flash. You start having depression, anxiety, you lose more interest in sex. But anyway, I'll talk about menopause in future video, but let's just focus our attention on perimenopause. So if you are exhibiting all these signs and symptoms, you really don't have to bother yourself about it, because really what's going on in your body is your level of your hormones start declining. That's your estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone will start declining gradually, and then basically really there's nothing they can do about it. All you just need to do is speak with your gynecologist, and what they usually do is hormone therapy. So they do hormone replacements. They give you those hormones that are declining, they kind of replace it with you. They give you some antidepressants if your depression is really eating deep into you. They give you anti-anxiety medications, and then they continue to work on your psychology, on your emotions. If you need to see a psychiatrist, if need be, or if you need to see a psychologist, then you can start prepping yourself towards menopause. I'd like to stop here today, and I'll continue on menopause and postmenopausal. If you have any question for me, feel free to send me a message about perimenopause. I mean, I'm a very free person. I'm very, very free. I talk to strangers freely, but strangers cannot scam me because I'm very, very wise. Anyway, I'm just kidding. That doesn't mean I can't be scammed. I don't have any anti-scam ability or any money. Okay, thank you for joining us today. Thank you so much, and don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. You people are not watching my video on YouTube, go down, go down, go down. Thank you for joining me today. Have a good day. Bye.